Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. I just kind of thought I'd make a video, just a tutorial for something to keep you busy. And what we'll do is a cityscape, something similar to this. So the main point is the center point that you'll see right there that I'm pointing out is every line is touching that and coming out. And as you come out, it becomes a part of the scene. So you have on the right we have the buildings, on the centre you have the train tracks, and on the right you have more buildings. We'll probably just use a countryside, so trees. So as usual guys, what you'll do is start off with a light pencil, which in this case I'm going to use an HB. See that? And then the second one later on the drawing, when we're happy with the drawing, is the 4B. Okay, so the first step is I'm going to have it the page horizontal. So first step is you're going to draw a line from here to here and here to here. As usual, just draw it lightly and use the lighter pencil. So you can use a straight edge if you like. I'm not going to use it here, but so 1, 2, wavy. Second line is going to go be horizontal, that touches the center point and out over to the side. Okay. So that's the first point. This is the center point that we're going to use each and every time. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to put footpaths instead of a tram line. So out, a bit dark there I suppose. Okay, so to make it more like a footpath, we're going to have horizontal lines coming out. So the further away there, the closer it'll look. So close, less close, bigger. So I'll draw another line here coming out from this point, close to that as well. This is going to be for the curb. So vertical lines touching off these horizontal lines we created earlier on. It's a bit of a big curb there on the way into your town, so you have to be safe. Okay. So next thing then I will do then is on the left I said I'll use trees. So I'm going to use this line that's again light, like all these lines so far. I'm use these as the tops of the trees, and what I'll do is I'll draw a line coming out. That's going to be the bottom of the trees. So I'm going to use vertical lines to start it off. So the tree is there. Again, another line. If you like, you can just create different types of trees or different sizes. The branches sticking out and all the rest of it. If you like, you can personalize it if you wanted, up to yourself. Okay. So it states this kind of templated tree, and that's because I've only got a limited amount of time on these videos, so I'm going to give you the steps more than the detail. You can add in whichever you want and colour and all the rest of it. I just won't have time as well. Okay, so big, it's close to you. Small, it's far away. Okay, so trees are left. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll create a river, and by doing that I'll have a wavy little line going to this center point, and again I'll have it here. Okay, so on the right then I'm going to use I'm going to put in buildings. So from the guideline you're going to have a horizontal line, you're going to have a vertical line from where these two lines meet, as much again as straight as you can. Okay, and along the line of the guideline, down and then. Okay, so I'll do the same step. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Right then, so what we'll do is I'll use this guideline that I used at the start as say the tops of the doorways. So vertical line along the guideline, and then a horizontal line. Same step. Down, down, across, all the way down. And the benefit of using light lines, as I mentioned, is if you do make a line or a mistake, or if you can erase it easier if you had used a darker pencil at this stage. Okay, so then what I'll do is I'll use this line here to come out, and I'll give these stores, say, I don't know, a sign, or yeah, I'll just give them a name. So I'll do so vertical along the signs. I don't know, vet. Like, you can personalize this. You can even change it into a town that you do know if you liked. But these are the steps I'm giving you of how to do it. Create this field of, give it a feeling of depth. So we're sticking the pub, and then down, say lab. I suppose under these kind of COVID-19 restrictions, they have their own restrictions in these places now. But sure, that's the world we're living in. Right, so what else will you stick in? The windows. So again, out from the guideline, always out from the guideline. I'll stick in a few windows, down. I'm going to do this a bit quicker because I'm limited on the time on this video. Down, top, down. And use the guidelines when you're, because they're going away from you towards this vanishing point. Even if you can't see them in real life, this is how your vision works. Okay, so happy enough with that. And then say, make it look like a road a bit more, so line coming towards you. So the closer it gets, the bigger the lines will appear. Say I'll give it, this could be a cloud. Again, you can obviously spend more time with this, I just haven't got the time here. Okay, and then say, the last one I'll make it in the mountains. So by doing that, just simple thing, so overlapping mountains. There, gives a feeling of it. Right, so I'm happy enough with that. So then what I'll do is I'll pick the lines that I'm happiest with, and I'll do that by darkening these lines. You can use an eraser to get rid of the guidelines. I just don't have one with me. They might be visible, but the darker lines will stand out, and that's the most important part. So I'm just going to go ahead and just darken the lines that I am happiest with. So the plan is with this, I'm going to actually get you to do watercolors on the next day. So adding colors, but using watercolor. At first, what you could do is you could do this drawing, do colors with color and pencils, whatever you have yourself, to figure out what colors you're happiest with, and then in the next lesson, then you can you'll have a bit of a clear idea what colors you want to have things in the watercolor. Okay, so there you go. So again, as I mentioned, if you want, you can use a ruler to get a clear, straighter edge. When you're adding colour, if you want to make it bright, you can even colour in the trees in different colours to give it a bit more vibrancy to it. Again, this is all up to you. I'm just giving you the kind of steps to best get this feeling of a depth drawing. Depth of field is what they call it in photography. Okay, so the little river that we created. See, that's going towards the vanishing line also. Again, the background. So the rest of it, you can't see the rest of it there. If you want, you can put a little, it's kind of like supposed to be grass or so. And the mountains. And lastly, then we'll go back onto this. It's like the clouds are covering in from the sun. It's like something coming. Possibly rain, who knows. Okay, so that's the main basis of it. Then what you can do is, if you want to put a person onto it, you can even try it out with a stick man. So that person there is talking to this person here, so just same height, or just almost. And then say a person close to you is going to be bigger. Again, you can just spend more time on this and say, yeah. So yeah, that's the gist of it. So yeah, use guidelines, create the little world that you want to create. It could be a local area if you wanted. But yeah, keep drawing, keep creating, keep yourselves busy is the most important part. And yeah, add colour to it and make it your own. Right guys, we'll talk to you soon. Right, take care of yourself.